Hello, welcome to the community. It's such a pleasure to have you on board here. So, today we're talking about how to, or the activities, the strategies that you must use in order to get those first five or next five online customers, clients, recruits. You want to grow your business. You want to increase the amount of income you are creating in your business. So that gives you freedom. That gives you the time that you want to do some of the other stuff in your life that you want to make happen. So you don't want to be wasting time doing activities that are not getting you there. So let's get very clear. So today we're talking about the actions you need to take in order to get the results that you see that you want. Okay, so let's go into this. So let's see. The first thing that you're doing, there's three things that we're going to be focusing this very quick video on. The three things you need to be doing, one of which is increasing your circle of influence. What does that mean? First and foremost, what you need, and just checking my notes here, is that you need to put together a sales funnel, okay? If you haven't read the book or the formula that I sent out to you, you do need to just go through that, but listen in anyway. You do need to have a sales funnel in place where you are daily increasing your contacts, your leads, your prospects. These are people that have shown a little bit of interest in what you have to offer. So you've decided who it is that you're actually speaking to first and foremost, okay? You've decided what it is that they want and the reason that they would actually buy from you. You may not be completely clear about this yet, but I would say to you, just pick something. What do you think is their burning issue? What is their burning desire that they want a result about? Then you put together a free giveaway, an incentive, something like that, which you offer to them. They say, yes, I'm interested in that. That gives you an immediate sign that they are kind of interested in what you have to offer, okay? So then this is how you're collecting your contact details. So then you have a bit of a swap. You give me your contact details, I will give you my thing that will tell you how to solve that particular burning desire, which in some way leads up to the big thing that I want to sell you or the big many things that I want to sell you, okay? Do you understand what that means? Go into the book, that does explain a lot more about what that says. So you want to have this sales funnel in place, preferably automated, so that you can just start sending people to that landing page, which is asking them for their contact details in exchange for this free giveaway that you've put together for them, okay? So you want that in place. That is how you start to increase your circle of influence. That's number one thing you must do. The number two thing that you must do every single day is that you show up daily in some form. Now that you have your automated process in place where you can do the swap of people's contact details for the thing that you're giving them, okay? Now the next thing that you want to do is show up daily to tell them about your thing. How are you telling them? You can do things like blogs. You can do videos like this. You can go networking. It doesn't have to be online. You can do offline networking where you go to business networking events, or because you know the kind of people you're trying to reach, maybe there's a support group where they all hang out. Maybe there's a moms and babies thing because your people are stay-at-home moms, or whatever it is. Where are they in volume and how can you get in front of them? So offline, you'll be thinking networking. You could probably go and do a talk to invite them, and every time the call to action on that talk will be, this is what I have to offer you, join my contact list, okay? So what else can you do? You can do, yes, as I said, talks. You can go into Facebook groups. People have willingly decided to join a Facebook group. So you can join that Facebook group and start to tell people what you're about, start to tell people what you have to offer, just start to speak to people, communicate, invite them to join your community, okay? That sales funnel you set up first. Your advertising, you can do actually paid advertising. I would always say do paid advertising alongside all the other things that I've already mentioned, because people get nervous about just kind of signing up for something and then they don't necessarily buy if they've just come to you cold. So you kind of want to warm them up with your blogs, your videos, your case studies, your speaking, your webinars. You can do a webinar online. You don't have to just do offline speaking engagements. You can do, the offline networking. You can do leaflets through their doors. You can do all kinds of different things, but all of it is pointing people to your automated sales funnel. But if it's not automated, it doesn't matter. It can be manual to start with. Start with a spreadsheet if you have to, where you're keeping these people's contact details, okay? Because that's what you want. Every day you are generating leads in some way, and you're doing it by showing up daily somewhere where your people generally are. So even forums, whatever you can think of, do anything to get in front of people, telling them how you can help them. And then the very third thing you want to be doing every single day is be thinking through different ways you can ask them to buy from you, where you can ask for the sale, because the more you ask for the sale, the more you will make. How can you do this? I mentioned briefly, you can have a call to action on the end of every single blog post, every single case study. Social media updates is another thing I should have mentioned in showing up daily. Make sure you're showing up as doing your social media updates. But anyway, in social media updates as well, you're calling to action. You're telling people exactly what they need to do next in order to buy from you. You need to do this stuff in volume, okay? Do not assume that because you told them once last week that they know what to do. It's a lie. They don't. People are not as concerned about you and your business as you think they are. Your whole life is about you and your business, and so you think that everybody is thinking about you. They're not, okay? So if you do not tell them every single day in as many ways as possible how to buy from you, you will find that people do not buy from you, okay? So asking for the sale, that's call to actions. You tell them exactly what to do next and exactly what will happen when they start to do that next thing. You can set up a meeting with them. You might be in network marketing. You want to have a business presentation meeting with them. So you set up an appointment with them. You tell them how to set up that appointment with you, or you actually speak to them and you set up the appointment because they put their hand up because you were showing yourself daily with your blogs and your videos, and you went to a networking event and someone said, you know what, I do want to have that conversation with you. You say, okay, let's have a meeting. I can't do it right now. Let's have a meeting. Let's put something in the diary. That's an action. That is asking for the sale, because you're putting yourself in a meeting with them. You ask them for the sale, okay? You can do email marketing. Now that you've collected all those leads onto your email list, whether your email list is a spreadsheet or whether it's using something like Aweber or GetResponse or whatever, you then sending out emails to them at least twice a week, I would say to you. And while you're doing this, you are also making sure that there is a call to action on the end of those emails. You want to tell them what to do next, okay? You want to tell them what to do next. I do apologize, there's a bit of noise around because my daughters are doing their home education here right now. But anyway, you want to tell them exactly what to do next, even on the email. So that's it. You've got them onto the email list, which is not just for them to just sit there doing nothing. It is for you to then tell them what to do next, because they've got your free thing. What do they need to do next? What do they need to do next? How can they experience more of you? How can they experience more of the stuff you have for them? And how can their life be improved as a result of this thing? What do they do next? The next thing that you want to do, that you can now do these days, thank God for Facebook advertising and Google advertising, is you can even remarket to people on your mailing list, remarket to people that have come to read your blogs, so that you can get in front of them again and again, now that they're a little bit warm to you, because trying to make a sale to a cold person is hard, which is why you start with the come and join my mailing list. You warm them up with, your emails out to them. You're asking them to take the next step. They've consumed that first thing that you gave them as an incentive to join your community. And then they're a bit warmer to you. So when you now come to ask them for the sale, you're not this random person who just wants their money. You are someone who seems to have what they're looking for, okay? So you're doing remarketing to people who have already been exposed to you. That is another way of asking for the sale, okay? So those three things you must do in some way every single day. You increase your circle of influence. Let's go back up. Increase your circle of influence. You show up daily in some way, and you ask for the sale, okay? So how can you make sure you implement this in your business? If you need any support, any assistance with getting this stuff all set up, then first, just hit reply on the email where you got this in, and just kind of tell me what your challenges are at the moment, and I can try and help you over email. But the other thing to consider is this. In this email that you've received from me, there is a button telling you all about, or a sentence telling you about the Deliberate Millionaire Fast Track Group. Just have a look at it, because that is where leaders just like you are getting together As a community, together we are attracting more customers, more clients, more recruits. We are asking the questions we need to ask in order to get the results that we want out of our business as quickly as is possible. We are very productive people, because I find that a lot of people, the reason why they're not getting the results they want is because they are not actively or being very productive with the time they have for their business, okay? Most of us have lives around us. We all have different things that we're doing, and so we might feel we don't have the time to get all this in place. But that's only because you lack the strategy to do it. What would it be like for you to be amongst a community of other people who are finding the time to get this stuff done and can help you do it as well? So think about that. Have a look at the Deliberate Millionaire page. Because you're a new member of my community, I've even put on an absolutely amazing, like I think it's 85% off or something, offer, if not more than that, for you. But it only lasts for the first like 5-7 days, I think it is. I don't remember, truth be told. So have a look at that and make sure that if this is something that will help you, you come take part in it, because I know for certain the first program that you'll be part of, the Business Hero Bootcamp, will change everything about your business, okay? It really will. So I know that it will help you, okay? But you need to go and convince yourself. So pop over to rosemarynonnyknight.com no, actually don't, because you have a special link in your email. So look at that special link in your email. Go and have a look at that, because that's where you get the special, I think, 85% off. And then join us if that's something you want to do. But in the meantime, tomorrow I'll be coming to you with another video which will tell you exactly why you are not doing what you need to do to get the customers, the clients, the recruits into your business, okay? I look forward to speaking to you tomorrow. It's time to fight for to create the life, the business you want, because you can. Okay then, bye.